Why can't Amtrak turn a profit? Last year, Amtrak posted record ridership and revenue. The rail company carried more than 30 million passenger trips, the highest total since its founding in 1971. Amtrak currently generates about $4 billion in revenue, yet it has still never produced an operating profit. Why? The answer lies in several structural features of Amtrak's business model. One of them is the way the U.S. rail system is set up. Amtrak operates across 21,000 route miles, but more than 70% of those miles are on tracks owned by freight railroads. That means Amtrak has to pay access fees to freight operators like Union Pacific and CSX, and it also has to deal with delays when freight trains get priority. That matters because when service is slower, less frequent, or less reliable, it becomes much harder to grow ridership and revenue. Amtrak's mission is also a critical reason profitability remains elusive. A central part of the company's role is providing national passenger rail service, including long-distance routes that connect smaller cities and rural communities. Those routes are often shaped by federal or regional policy, not just by profitability. They may be politically and socially important, but many of them are inherently unprofitable. Ticket revenue alone is not enough to cover the cost of operating service across such long distances and maintaining the network behind it. That is why Amtrak depends on annual congressional subsidies. Another challenge is what Amtrak does not operate. It does not run the kind of dense suburban rail systems that generate huge numbers of daily repeat riders. Agencies like NJ Transit and Caltrain fill that role instead. As a result, Amtrak misses out on one of the most dependable sources of rail demand, the everyday commute. Then there is infrastructure. Amtrak is not just running trains. It is also responsible for maintaining tunnels, bridges, tracks, power systems, and signal infrastructure. Much of that system is decades old, and some of it dates back to the early 1900s. Keeping it functional requires ongoing multi-billion-dollar upgrades that fare revenue alone cannot cover. To be fair, Amtrak's financial results vary by region, with high-density corridors offsetting major losses elsewhere. For example, the Northeast Corridor generates an annual profit of more than $250 million. It is the long-distance routes that account for most of Amtrak's operating losses. Despite all these factors, Amtrak's current leadership believes the company has positive financial momentum and is targeting profitability by 2028. Still, the central question remains: after more than 50 years without an overall profit, can Amtrak finally switch onto a sustainably profitable track?